Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is a reading for the sign of Capricorn from October the 16th, new moon, to October the 31st, full moon. Widely predicted to be 2 weeks that will shake the world. So let's see how it shapes up for Capricorn. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Okay, we're coming in with justice in the upright, balance, fairness, and issues thereof. Very glad to see this in the upright. Swiftly followed by authority on its head, the Emperor in the reverse. Moving on to the Death card, transformation, impersonal transformation. This is not about the individual. I mean, obviously we all have individual deaths in the end, but we all have it. So it's a global change, a sweeping away of the old order. Topping out with the sun. How wonderful. I'm going to allow, look at that. Look at that. We got the lovely lamplight on the sun card there. Contentment and union. So this change that's coming up, and I really do feel this is going to change all our lives, what's coming. And it's been a long, long time coming, longer than our individual lifetimes. I mean, let you into a little secret now. I'm 55 years old, and I can remember when the current kind of political atmosphere began to take root in the mid-70s, and the conditions for that to take root were obviously appropriate for it to take root, or it wouldn't have taken root. So this has been going for a long, long, long time. For example, I remember the first TV adverts for credit cards. I remember them. It was a little cartoon access card going around on little legs, being all kind of smug and laughing at stupid old cash. And basically what happened in the intervening years was that not enough profits were being made, not enough money was flowing into private pockets, and they couldn't work out why. And because they didn't want to pay workers more, because that would give workers too much power. So they wanted to depress the wages, keep the wages down, to keep competition going in the workforce. But by keeping the wages down, they were not giving people the spending power they needed to go out and make everything grow. So what did they do? They injected a shitload of funny money into the system via credit. And the result was what we saw in the utter disaster of 2008. So, and we've been kind of living the ripples of that. And, you know, this big bomb went into the middle of the pond and all the ripples went out, hit the side and come back in and smack into the middle. And that's what we're going through now. So it's right and proper justice that things happen when it's time for them to happen. I know that sounds really glib. I'm going to try and get off the politics because you haven't tuned in to listen to my politics. But anyway, we have justice in the upright. And I'd like to draw your attention to the jewel on her collar. That is an eye over her heart chakra. She can see. Justice can see what's right and what's wrong, what's true and what's not true, what's fair and what's not fair, what's allowed and what's not allowed. Because in the matter of justice and laws, uh, we make them up, okay? Humans make them up. And we make them up in an evolving sort of way. And sometimes they don't catch up quickly enough with what's actually happening. And sometimes they need to go because they're no longer relevant. It's an evolving system. And it comes from us, for us, hopefully by us, in order to maintain some kind of stability for the world that we live in. And we've got here these two dishes. And in those dishes, I mean, in this depiction, they're empty. So they're nicely balanced. But it's always a question of balance with the justice card, with the idea of justice. I'm very glad to see it here in the upright. And also we have here this sword, snicker snack, off with their heads. And this is exactly what we're seeing here with the emperor in the reverse. Now, when the emperor is in the upright, we have order, we have top-down hierarchy in a worldly sort of a way. We have rules, we have authority, we have a strong father at the top. And a strong father, a good strong father, cares about their children. That's the first thing they will do, is protect and look after and nurture the little ones, looking to them for authority and leadership and protection. When it's on its head, we either have no one at the helm or a despot at the helm. And despotism is never just. Never. And that's why it never lasts. It all falls apart in the end. I mean, good God, I remember when the Soviet Empire fell in the late 80s. Unbelievable. I remember I was at home one day and suddenly it came on the radio. The Berlin Wall's come down. You're like, what? What? How did that happen? And that was around this time of year as well. Got to say, and it was an amazing full moon the weekend that happened, and the whole world changed suddenly, like that, in the space of a few days. And anyway, and we also have the death card. Now, I was talking about things being swept away. Here we have all the trappings of power. We have knowledge in the book. We have military power in the spear. We have the bishop's mitre at the back there. We have a crown. We have jewels. All the trappings of state. All gone. All gone. Swept away by our grinning, bony-faced friend here. The only thing that remains outside is the artist's palette. So creativity survives. And there's going to be a wonderful flowering of creativity after this 2-week roller coaster ride. And for you, Capricorn, I can see this is a very happy time. This is the sun. So the clouds of the moon have cleared. The moon, the preceding card, have cleared. Dawn has come. And we have union. We have contentment. And we have a wonderful feeling of future, because this couple here, they're young. They're fertile. They can go ahead and build new life in conjunction with each other. This is absolutely beautiful. So I don't see this this period as being or leading to anything particularly problematic. I simply think it's going to be a thing where you switch on the TV and you go, what? And then you go online and you check, you're like, oh my God. It's going to be that kind of thing. But the upshot and the outcome is just beautiful. So there we go, Capricorn. That's my reading for you. And I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. Namaste. Hold on to your hat.